Hello.
There we go.
There you go.
How's it
You're on
going?
mute. Yeah, there we go. Pretty good.
Some
How's
kind
it
of
going?
echo or something. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Glad to
Happy
be here.
holidays
Thank you
to
for
you.
asking me. Yes, you too.
Yes. I tried to watch your boys yesterday,
Oh,
and yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I'll leave it. No,
What that ending?
he
Ooh.
did. Yep. No.
That's all we're going to talk about. We're not going to go
Okay,
any
good.
further.
I spent like a few minutes just screaming and yelling at my TV. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
ridiculous.
I could see why. I could
Yeah,
see why.
yeah,
But I hate when people go to extremes and saying, "Is this like the greatest or the worst?" Blah blah. Blah. Shut up. It was a
yeah.
game.
It was a game. It was a really bad game, but still, it was a game.
Yeah, yeah. So you know how we do this. We're gonna
Yeah.
start with a non-movie question or two, get into the movie stuff, and then we'll end as we always do with the five takes. We got a
Okay.
few surprises along the way for you, so I hope you appreciate that.
Okay.
So non-movie, as you could see, I set up your wallpaper to
Yes.
represent, but I also
New
had to
York. Yeah.
represent a little bit. Before it was just going to be like this. Let me show you. Um, Originally, I just did it like, oh, it's for Tony. So, boom, we got this. And if I take you out for a while, good.
There we go.
But then I was like, wait a minute, I'm on the show too.
I was gonna say you
So
probably don't want a Patriots background.
I don't care. I don't care. But it's in honor of you.
No, thank you.
So since we're both football fans, I'm going to ask you a football question. When
Okay.
was the last time you've been to Foxborough for a game?
For Patriots game last October actually.
Oh, okay.
They went way up this year, so I was like, don't think I could swing the cost of a ticket this year.
Yeah, I think that's the case everywhere. I
Yeah.
mean, locally here in Kansas City, since the Chiefs are doing so well, unless you got season tickets or you know somebody with them,
Yeah.
you're
Yeah. The
not
price
going
is
for a single game.
no. The bleachers I think were like $300 something, and they're in Gillette. They're like way up in the sky. So it's like,
Yeah, yeah. Do you miss Tommy Boy?
um, kinda, yeah.
Yeah,
But I mean,
yeah.
he's not having a great year either. So
No, some would say he really fell off this year, but that's how quickly it happens. I mean, you could be
true.
going along, you could go from Super Bowl champion to all of a sudden you just hit that edge and then whiff.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's
We'll
kind
see.
of crazy. To keep it kind of football related, have you what did I go to see? Glass Onion. I went to see Glass Onion and I saw a trailer for it. What's the name of it? 80 for Brady. Have you
I've
seen that
seen
trailer?
I've seen the poster. I have no idea the trailer. I have
We
no
walked
idea what
in.
that is at all.
We walked in right as it started, and I was
Mhm.
like, "Are they making Frankie and Grace into a movie?" Because the first two people you see are Lily Tomlin and Jane Fonda. So I
Okay.
thought it was, you know,
Yeah, I
but it
have.
also has Rita Moreno and Sally Field.
Okay.
So yeah, but apparently Brady's in it, and so is Gronk. It's
Interesting.
supposed to be around the 2017 Super Bowl.
Okay.
So go
Interesting.
figure. 5 years later, right?
Yeah. I'll have to actually watch the trailer. I've just seen the poster.
Yeah. This is what the synopsis is. Best friends get into the best kind of trouble. Four best friends living life to the fullest take a wild trip to the 2017 Super Bowl to see their hero, Tom Brady, play.
Oh. Hmm.
It looks fun, but like $5 Tuesday fun, or
Okay. Yeah. It's probably something I don't have to see in a theater. Or probably just stream when
yeah,
it comes to Netflix or
yeah.
something.
And the way things are going so quickly, I mean,
Yeah.
90 days.
Yep.
Oh my
I mean,
God.
Black Panther's on streaming like next week, I
I
think.
know, right? And well, Top Gun Maverick's been out since May, but
Mhm.
that's coming this week to Paramount Plus. So
Okay.
things just get on these streaming channels so quick. I guess because
Very.
it's studio based. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
I love seeing like you and the rest of the crew like always hitting up a new movie or whatever.
Oh
What's
yeah.
the last thing you guys went to see? together?
Oh, good question. Shit. Uh,
It's been too long.
Been a while. Has it? What the fuck? I'm really trying to think of what it was. What was the last big movie that wasn't Marvel?
Big movie that wasn't
Because we don't
Marvel.
do Marvel together usually.
I don't know. Well, Avatar was what, last week?
Yeah, I haven't seen that yet.
Probably a horror movie. Barbarian, maybe.
Actually, I think it was Halloween Kills Ends.
Oh wow. So
Yeah,
it's been a minute.
yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah. Are they showing the Mean one anywhere? I could see you guys having fun going to see that one.
The which one?
The Grinch slasher movie, the Mean
No, it
one.
was playing at one theater, one Regal, which is about probably 45 to maybe an hour away from both of us. So we're like, nah, no.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. We're not alone tonight, so before we go any further with the movie stuff, let's check in and see who's in the chat. Damn, we got 73 people waiting for us, or 73 comments, I should say. The early birds are here. We have Jerry saying, let's get it.
Jerry.
We got Adrian James checking in.
Adrian.
You know, these two had to show up, fans of something.
Fans of something. Hey, Ed and Haley.
Love me some Meatloaf Tony. Been looking forward to this one.
Yeah.
uh,
I am now Meatloaf Tony.
I got the story.
Yep.
Mizzy's in the house.
Hey,
there you go. Is that what you guys call each other?
Assholes, yeah. Yep.
I like that. Martinez Joe, yes. I'm glad his little one is feeling better too.
Yeah.
That's the weakest feeling as a parent, man. When your kid is sick.
Yeah.
Who else? People saying hi to each other. Maria's cooking dinner. We got Terrell in the house. Hey. I hope you guys can hear me now. We got Gus in the house. All right, everyone's saying no audio, no audio. Okay, there you go. We could hear you now. Good. Otherwise, there's all for nothing. We got Mika in the house.
Hey,
What's
Mika.
up, sis? Happy Monday to you. Everyone saying hello to each other. See, the name is spreading.
Yep.
Spreading.
Gus
but you know, when you have somebody with a common name in the neighborhood,
yeah,
it's like something becomes a describer, or some incident becomes a describer.
And I got Meatloaf.
Yeah, you got Meatloaf. We got Laren in the house. We had fun doing the watch along with fans of something. We did Jim Carrey's Grinch. That was fun.
Yeah,
that was really fun. We got Nick in the house. That was another good one we had on last Friday.
Oh, yes.
Thank you. I put time and effort into that, so it's nice to be appreciated. Thank you so much. More people saying hello. Gussie, sweet Gussie boy.
He sings to us every time.
There you go. Another Giants fan in the house. What's up, Brother Dell? Culture Trini's here. What's up? What's up? Hall and Oates. Cholo. What's going on?
Hey.
More people saying hello and hello. I heard Tony's going to break the internet by admitting he hates Olive Garden. Can you confirm that? I will put you full screen if you say that.
I don't. I actually like the Olive Garden. Sorry, guys.
Oh.
Sorry.
Get you like an Italian girlfriend or something and make you some homemade stuff.
I've had homemade Italian. My grandmother used to make it.
Oh, there you go.
But
that's
I mean, I like both.
Looking at your last name, I should have figured you got an Italian grandmother. Let's see. Thanks everyone for checking in. We really appreciate it. Hope you can hang out with us. We got some good questions. We got some Avatar love here. I know how much Nick loves that movie. How do you feel about it while I'm going through these?
The first Avatar, I like it.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it in a while, so I have to rewatch it before I see the second one.
That's what's holding me back. I was supposed to go to the first show on Thursday.
Okay.
And then I'm like, I want to see the previous one again, but that means do I want to watch it just straight up, or do I want to break out the 3D and all that stuff? So
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't
We'll
know.
probably end up seeing sometime in January.
Yeah, or sometime like over the break.
Yeah.
Does that mean that you're also a Boston Red Sox fan too?
I don't watch baseball, so not really. I
And
mean,
that's
I'll
why
watch a
we're
game, but
friends.
I'm not really like a fan of baseball.
That's why we can be friends.
Yeah.
I don't mind Patriots, Giants, whatever, but Yankees, Boston,
No,
that
baseball's never really been my thing.
that's treading on water right there. There you go. Some more mass holes in the house.
Yep.
I really like that.
I mean, if you come to
Uh,
Massachusetts, you'll know why we call each other massholes.
hey, that might be happening sooner than you think.
Okay.
There you go. Tony, where were you on February 3rd, 2008? I remember the day vividly.
Likely watching the Super Bowl.
Yeah, probably like everybody else. Lappy's in the house. Thank you. Don't
Lappy.
forget to roundhouse kick that like button. Appreciate you. Yep. I love that everybody just checks in with each other. Got Garrett in the house.
Hey, Garrett.
What's up? At work, we'll catch a replay later. Thanks for the love, my friend. We got Haley in the house. Yes, it is.
Hey, Haley.
It is the meatloaf man himself. All right. Who else we got? Anybody else to check in? Boom. Aw, look at that. You gotta get Gus
You
like
want to
an
be a
apartment
master,
or
Gus? You
something.
want to live here? You want to
There's a
move to
reason they're
Massachusetts?
angry. It's the weather.
I
The
don't
weather and
mind
every time.
snow.
What's
but
that?
I don't mind snow, actually. It's not. It doesn't bother me. But
Yeah. I was gonna say it's the weather and every time you have to travel to Lowell.
yeah, Lowell is.
It's a different planet, man.
It is
It
Lowell
really
and
is.
no, not Brockton. Brockton's tolerable. Pretty much Lowell. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Worcester. Worcester's bad.
Worcester. Yeah.
Yeah.
Once you get to the South Boston area, it's a roll of the dice depending on where you are. Brian, getting ready for work, wanted to come in and wish you, Tony, and everyone in the chat a very Merry Christmas. Thank
Thank
you,
you,
sir.
Brian. You as well.
Same to you. Same to you. Up. You know he was going to be here.
Yeah, of course. Hey, Dave.
Oh, man. All right. I need to get to my questions. I know some of you might have some questions, but when did you start with the steelbook collecting?
Probably back in 2015.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Yeah,
probably about that. I knew what they were, but then I bought my first one, and yeah.
What was it?
It might have been one of the Transformers movies. I don't really recall. I think it was one of them. There's been so many.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember like the DVD days, and I went to my cousin's house for a party, and I think it was like right around when Boondocks things came out on DVD, and of course I got it. I like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And he had the Steelbook DVD, and I was like, "What is that?"
Yeah.
I wanted
You're
it so
addicting.
badly. I was looking at my DVD when I got home. I was like, "This sucks."
Yep.
But I have to say, I never got into the addiction because,
You're lucky.
yeah,
No,
I
it's
see how
bad.
real it is.
It is. It's bad.
That-
I blame Dave.
oh, yeah. Oh, talking about Dave, I gave both him and Andrew, when we had our separate conversations, an opportunity to tell me the origin story from their perspective of the Steelbook crew.
Mhm.
Do you concur with what they said, or do you want to tell your own version?
No, I was pretty accurate. I mean, yeah, it started. I met Dave when we met up with Susan somewhere, one of the malls, I think. Andrew, I met after that. So, yeah, that was pretty much it.
That's cool. Another question that I had for Andrew. You know what? Let me see. I think I'll just let him ask it.
What's up, Tony? So my question for you is, what is your most prized steelbook that you have in your collection? The one where you're like, this I need in my collection?
Man, that's oh God, that's one's gonna make me think. I don't know. I'm not sitting near my movies to look. Like, probably one of my Jurassic Park or World ones, since that's my favorite series. So one of those.
Yeah.
I'd have to be down there to actually look, but definitely one of those. I don't have a specific one off the top of my head.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember. He had, I think it was the Man of Steel one that he said was his favorite.
Okay.
I just love the dynamic between you guys. It's really cool that you guys hang out together. I mean, you go on trips together. You have kind of like the crew, and then you have the crew adjacent.
Yeah.
So, and the one thing I got to say, I don't even know if you're aware of this, but they all have like lots of love for you. I
Why
don't know
not?
if you feel that or whatever,
Of course,
but
we're like a little family.
yeah, I love that. So, keeping it in the family, I had a few other questions, but other people decided to ask them themselves. So,
What's up, Beat Love Tony? Mizzy here. Hope you're having a great conversation with KB. So, as a fellow Steelbook crew member, my question is, name 3 Steelbooks that you own that you love the most based off the artwork or design, not the movie itself. Well, I hope you have a good rest of your conversation. Thank you, KB, for having me on, and happy holidays, everyone.
Oh,
shout out Miz.
that's a good question, Mizzy.
Yep.
On artwork alone,
Yeah.
fuck. I wish I was sitting downstairs so I could look.
It's easier when the collection's in front of you, right?
Yeah, it's so much easier. Probably a couple like the Mondo ones or like the foreign lenticular releases. Those artworks are always great.
They are.
And like I mean, if I like an artwork, I'll buy the steelbook, even though the movie's not the greatest. Like kind of like Halloween Ends, I'll probably buy that because the artwork's kind of cool. But to name 3 specific ones, this is just going off the top of my head. They're fairly recent, but Birds of Prey, Wonder Woman 84, and I actually like this movie, but Jurassic World.
Yeah. It's a shame because I still remember when the teaser poster came out for Wonder Woman 84 and everything, the whole art direction was so on fire.
Yeah, I don't mind the movie, but I don't mind the movie. But the art direction and like the artwork on all the steelbooks has been so good.
Yeah, I just, you know what it is? It's like the first one is like up here. So even if you don't compare them, there is some comparison, and comparing it.
Yeah, the
like
first one's definitely better for sure.
Much better. The first person I asked, as you could tell, I asked all your close friends here to participate because they all have great love for you. And the first one I asked, of course, was your Steelbook sister, Susan, from Movies and Sue, for those of you that don't know. And she said, Tony, scenario, both Margot Robbie and Angelina Jolie are kidnapped and being held for ransom. Who do you choose to help save them? And she gave 4 choices. A, Arnold. B, Sly. C, Bruce Willis. Or D, Van Damme.
Ooh.
You don't need your collection in front of you for this one.
Come on, know all of the above.
You're going to send in the Expendables.
Shit. I mean, they've all done a lot of action movies, but I guess Sylvester Stallone's done more than Arnold, so I'm going to go with him for that alone.
Yeah, go with Arnold. I like that.
Sorry, Dave.
Oh, man. Let's catch up in the chat because it's going crazy. We got Huck in the house. Hey, what's going on? Eric Stone.
Hey, Eric.
Light. Okay. We got some drama going on. I don't know what that's about.
That's a troll thing. That's been a constant pretty much every live stream of theirs and in my comments, Andrew's comments, anybody who
Yeah.
associates with Dave, pretty much.
I already had to block 2 of them, so
Yeah.
I know. We got Ben in the house recently, started getting in steelbooks more. I'm sorry for your wallet. That's
Yeah,
all
your
I'll
wallet's
say.
gonna die.
Don't let him find out about the imports. That's when it's really
Those
over.
those are bad.
Yeah. Start getting into the what is it? What's that one that's from Germany? Oh, there's so many. I don't even remember names right now. Ooh, Haley actually has a question. She's like, "What is your favorite dinosaur movie from 2001?"
Jurassic Park 3.
Alan.
Alan, that's the best part of the movie.
It really is. And I tell all of you guys the same thing that night with the watch along.
That was not expected at all.
Crying, tears rolling down my face. And I was so into it, I actually stayed for the second watching.
Okay.
After the
That's where things
the
get a little
Smirnoff
nuts. We can watch.
Yeah. After the Smirnoff was gone and on the carpet and inside Dave and Andrew and who was that dude from overseas when it was like 6 o'clock in the morning over there?
Oh, Evander. Yeah, Evander. Yeah.
It was just crazy, but it was so much fun. So much fun.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. And yeah, we all saw a little more of Dave than we bargained for.
Yeah, that too. I try to forget that.
That's a lie.
Oh my gosh. I love the dynamic between you guys because individually so different, but together, wow. It's so fun.
Yeah.
We got Mel in the house. What's
Hey, Mel.
up, Killer? Who else? Everybody saying hello to each other. All we're missing is Bob. Yeah, where is Bob's Blu-rays tonight? One of my favorites in the house, saying hello to everybody. See, we got love for you, man. I just want you to know that. There's a killer in the chat, blah, blah, blah. All right. I'm letting everybody have their fun, saying hello to each other. Boom. All right, back to my questions. Oh, yeah. Talking about watch-alongs, just a general question. Do you enjoy participating in it more or hosting it more?
I like them both equally because when you host them, it's fun as well. But I also have it's content, but you don't have to edit.
Yeah.
So it just goes up.
It's true. Ooh, we do have one more question here. Forgot about this one. I didn't really, but I just wanted to put it here.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate out there. I think tonight, right? Yeah, tonight is, that's why we're doing this, is Tony's conversation with KB.
Meatloaf, Tony.
Yes. KB asked us to send in a question. Not too sure why this didn't happen for us, KB, why we didn't get viewer-submitted questions, but it's cool. I understand. It's Meatloaf Tony. He's a living legend. So, we each have a separate question. Ladies first. So, Tony, what movie that hasn't already been turned into one would you like to see, there we go, if I can speak, turned into a Halloween Horror Nights house? What movie would you like to see turned into a Halloween Horror Nights house?
Good one. And I guess to follow up with that, mine would be, what non-horror movie can you see being turned into a Halloween Horror Nights house?
You got some thinking to do, Tony. Get cracking. Better have some good answers. All right. Fans of something out.
I love
Damn
that.
it, Ed. Now I have to Google what is. I'm gonna have to Google and see what they've actually used because they've used a lot.
Yeah.
Actually, I think It or Pennywise would make a good house.
Oh,
they haven't used that
yeah.
because I know they can't get the license from Warner Brothers, but
Mm-hmm.
that would make a good house. And non-horror movie. Haley, you might have stumped me on this one. Non-horror.
I would like to see like Alien or something like that.
That'd be pretty cool. But
I think
actually,
so.
they do a lot of musician horror like houses for some reason lately.
Oh, you know what else? Did you see Studio 666 with the Foo Fighters?
I've heard of it. I haven't seen it.
That would be good, especially if they had like a mini roller coaster in there. That would be really fun. That'd be fun.
Non-horror house. You know what? I'm looking. Let's just go with Jurassic Park. That would be like impossible to pull off, but let's just go with it.
Well, almost, because Universal,
That's true.
license issue there.
That's true. I'm just wondering how that actually pull off the like dinosaur aspect of
The
it.
animatronics and all that. I think some people are confused by the Meatloaf references.
Oh no, actually, I'm not that big of a fan of Meatloaf. It's just it's something that happened when we were down in Florida when I met up with Ed and Haley and Dave in Florida for Horror Nights. We were at Cracker Barrel and just looking at them. Dave's all of a sudden, "Hey, want the meatloaf?" I'm like, "I don't order meatloaf." Like, and then I think he tells it better. Yeah, that's pretty much where that came from. And I think the waiter come around and was like, "What do you want with your chicken tender sides?" And Dave was like, "How about that meatloaf?" It's like that. It just stuck for some reason.
Something minute is that, and it just makes a life of its own.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Tony, we see Dave comes in tons of wonderfully funny costumes shopping with you. Are there any you had to tell him, no, I'm not walking next to you dressed as that?
No, I mean, I'm not a costume person. I'm not putting one on, but that's Dave's thing. But no, I'll go into the store with him dressed as anything.
Yeah. He the Grinch one.
That was good. He got some pictures with that one.
Yeah.
I think it was in his video, but he had a lady just come up to him, take a picture, and go away.
Yeah. I could see why.
Yeah. It was a good one. It was a fun
one. How about a Halloween Horror Nights of the Strangers or the Blob?
Oh, the Strangers would be good.
Yeah, that would be good. Oh, they did Alien versus Predator already?
Oh.
Interesting. All right, so Lauren likes my Foo Fighters call. It's a fun, campy movie, and we don't get too many of those these days. So if you see it like on sale on Amazon or something, you might want to pick it up. Okay. It's good just for, I don't know if you're a Foo Fighters fan, but just to see Taylor one more time, Boo. Any other questions here? To answer my own question, a non-horror movie I could see being Adam Sandler's Jack and Jill. That is horrifying.
That is, yeah. It's a good one, Haley.
Oh my gosh. Florida, right?
Florida, yeah, Florida.
Yeah, because that's a drive for Ed and Haley, and then you guys fly down.
Yeah, it was a flight for us, and then I think like a 3-hour drive for them.
I couldn't imagine you being in the car with Dave all that time, driving down I-95.
We were thinking of it, but then we just need more time off of work. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah. These flights are ridiculous.
Yeah. And anytime you do that, it's like you got to take a day driving and coming back.
At least a day. If we went straight, I believe it would be a day. And if we stopped, it would probably be around 2 days. So that'd be 4 extra days we'd have to take off.
Because I used to do New York, New Jersey to Tampa.
Okay.
Or Orlando. Yeah. That's not the move. Oh, man. What else do we have here? The guys took all my questions that I had, I have to say. It was like, oh, yeah, give me a video. And then all of a sudden it was like, that's my question. Oh, I forgot. There's one more. There's this guy.
All right there, Tony. What's going on? How you doing? I got a question for you, though. It's very important. So take your time. It's very important. Would you rather lick the Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's armpit for 5 minutes straight, or eat an M&M straight out of Seth Rogen's belly button? Go.
What the fuck?
That's your friend.
That's a Dave question for sure.
It is.
I'm going with neither of those. Sorry, man.
I think he had his money on licking the Rock's arm.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
that will make you happy, Dave, then fine, but neither.
Andrew is in the chat. He also has another
Andrew.
question. With Silver Scream Con being such a great first con, what are you looking forward to the most for part 2?
Well, the Ice Nine Kills concert, and I want to see who they're actually going to have as guests this year, because usually the second year they up the amount of guests, so that should be interesting.
Did they perform this year, or is that's just
They did.
something
We
they
just
signed
didn't
up
go.
for?
They did. We just didn't go to the concert this year.
Oh, okay. I know you were hanging out with that one dude from there.
Yeah.
Yeah. The monkey asks if you could pick any Gina film to get a steelbook or a re-release, what would you want most of hers?
The Mandalorian's not a film, so
I wouldn't mind The Mandalorian on 4K.
I wouldn't mind that either. I had to buy a bootleg of that.
Yeah.
I haven't really seen any of the other films of hers that I have yet, so I don't know. I'll just go with The Mandalorian, even though it's not a movie, but I'll go with that.
Right. You got to tell me what this means. Tony,
What?
can you perform the Wednesday dance for us?
No. You can go ahead, but no.
I think that should be Dave's intro on
For
his
the next,
on his hunt tomorrow, because I know he's filming a video. I got a sneak peek of the outfit. That's all
Okay.
I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
Worse than the Grinch.
He's funny. He's fun. Let's just say more endowed than the Grinch.
Oh God. Okay.
Tony, would you eat at Olive Garden for eternity or see Dave's
Gosh. Olive Garden.
God. Even I will choose that.
Gus, what the? What would you choose, Gus? I know you
have
hate
some
the Olive Garden, so pick one.
interesting friends. That's all I will say. You have some interesting friends, but it's all love. It's all love. Hi. My dog is like coming over here. Like, what's going on? You have a cat, right?
Yes. Yeah.
1, 2,
3.
Ooh, 3.
Yeah.
Yes, 3 people for you to bite.
Yeah.
My laptop's about to die. Give me a minute here.
Okay, sure.
Let's see. What's your go-to Olive Garden? People are obsessed with Olive Garden and meatloaf with you, Tony.
Chicken Alfredo.
Only if it's hot. Has to be hot.
Yeah.
Get to the table hot. We now know that this is Ed, not just Ed and Haley. So Ed
That's it.
is, yeah.
Dave's pubes
Yeah.
all the way.
Oh, this is a good question. Battle Dome. Do you remember that? That came like after, what was it?
I don't actually. I don't remember that.
Yeah, American Gladiators. It came after that. I remember Terry Crews on it. Yeah. We want to see Mel do the Wednesday dance.
Yeah, Mel, you'd be perfect for that.
I agree. We got a good crowd tonight. Lots of fun. But with that in mind, you ready to do the 5 takes?
Yep.
All right, let's get into it. Number 1, name the film that made you fall in love with the movies.
Jurassic Park.
Hmm.
I was a young
What
kid.
was it about it?
As a young kid, it was just seeing dinosaurs on the screen come to life. And then as I got older, I was fascinated with how they actually made the movie and all the special effects and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then for animation, it would probably be the first Toy Story.
Oh, good choice.
Yeah.
Good choice. 2 solid movies. Is that with Jurassic Park? Is that officially your favorite Spielberg?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of people feel because, I'm old enough to be since the early days. No, none of those are my favorite. Not the Shark, not the Close Encounters, not the E.T. It's Jurassic Park. It's the perfect mixture of practical effects and CGI, and it holds up all these years later. It's beautiful. This is my dog's way of letting me know he wants more food. He pushes his bowl from one end of the kitchen to the other. You gotta wait. I'm sorry. You gotta wait. For a matter of fact, I'm gonna take your bowl away from you, so we're not making extra noise. We got Tony here. We gotta show some respect. He is staring at me like he wants to kill me right now. Moving on. Number 2. Name 5 of your favorite films.
Jurassic Park.
Mhm.
The first Guardians of the Galaxy, Terminator
Ooh, good
2,
one. Of course.
Gremlins, and Aliens.
Solid choices. More people going with Dave.
Oh, okay. Well, he might be able to make that happen for you, Gus. You're on his Patreon.
That's right.
Oh, all right.
Getting them fresh. Oh, now you see, we got a little scandalous here.
Gus likes
No
to get
comment.
a little scandalous.
No comment, Dave.
No comment,
Don't
Gus.
comment. Don't let him in. Don't let him in. Let's move on. Number 3, everybody's favorite question. Name a classic movie that everybody loves, but you can't stand.
Well, since it's Christmas time, I'm going with A Christmas Story. I just don't. I don't like it. It's going to get a lot of hate, but I do not like that movie at all.
No hate for me.
Boring. It's boring.
No
And I
hate.
guess for like non-Christmas, it would be 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Yeah.
I can't watch that. It's boring.
I've said in a previous conversation, it took film school for me to understand and appreciate 2001.
Okay.
But short of you blowing 40 grand, it's okay if you don't like it. And I think Christmas Story, Ed will say It's a Wonderful Life, Christmas Vacation, all those movies that people grew up watching, it's a nostalgia thing.
Yeah.
And I didn't grow up watching Christmas Story or Christmas Vacation, so
Okay.
it's all right. But I'm not like best Christmas movie of all time. No.
Yeah, I don't know. There's something about it I just don't like.
Hmm. And you're right. It was one of those movies I used to just watch on the marathon.
Yeah.
And I would just hop in wherever, when I turned on the TV. And if I would sit and watch it linear,
Okay.
I don't think I'd appreciate it. So I didn't get the 4K. Moving on. Flipping that. Name a critically hated movie that you love. And I've seen some of you guys picking those Walmart movies, so I know you.
Yeah,
have
I'm not
at least
picking
one.
those. Those are
Those are terrible.
those are just yeah. But I'd probably have to say the first Tomb Raider movie with Angelina Jolie. I mean, I like that movie a lot. I know it wasn't exactly a critical
Obvious.
success, but
Yeah.
there's a bunch of them. I like the Resident Evil series. I do like Jurassic Park 3.
Alan.
Pretty much anything with Mila Jovovich is critically hated, but I don't mind.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't seen Monster Hunter, but I'm assuming that's gonna fall into the same boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. To me, the whole thing is, if I know nothing about the movie, I go in blind. I don't know what to expect. But if I kind of know from the
Yeah.
trailer or it's a sequel or something, it's like I said, a mind state. Like, this is going to be campy, cheesy goodness. I'm going to look at it like that. I'm not going to look at it like it's starring Daniel Day-Lewis and it's up for Oscar season,
Yeah.
So I think what you go into a movie perceiving is probably what you get out of it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And those Resident Evil movies are fun. Boo, 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 boo. Are you excited for the new Indiana Jones movie?
I'll give it a watch. Yeah.
CGI all the way. Oh my gosh. They're going to have to do some, forget about Tony Stark in, what was that? Civil War, where they de-aged him to look like he was in Less Than Zero. They're going to have to do some major de-aging there. Mika likes your picks for movies.
Thank you, Mika.
Oh, good one. Have you seen Joe Dante's Inner Space since you love Gremlins?
No, I haven't actually.
It's a pretty good movie. What's his name? Dennis Quaid. Really good. And then you get some physical humor in there too. So I'm with you, Tony. A Christmas Story in 2001 do not click with me either.
Okay, so I'm not alone.
No, You're never alone. That's why I tell people when they come and they answer number three, oh, I'm going to lose subscribers. People are going to hate me. It's your choice. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Ed told me today that he finally watched It's a Wonderful Life, and he said it's not a Christmas movie.
I would agree with that. I don't consider that a Christmas movie either.
Which I think it upset me a little, but it definitely would upset my wife. But yeah. She understands the point, though. She just yelled from the next room. See? No love for Christmas stories.
You can go ahead. That's fine.
Dell, put in the chat, what age did you first watch A Christmas Story? And then you'll understand. Ooh. Do you even like Mila in Zoolander?
I actually haven't seen Zoolander.
Get yourself to the $1.25 store and pick that up. It's a Steelbook.
Is it really?
You get the Steelbook Blu-ray for $1.25.
All right, I'll have to take a look. I haven't seen it.
Ooh, another good recommendation. Matinee by Joe Dante.
Okay.
Yeah.
To check that out.
Thanks for the recommendations, guys.
Yeah.
Liking that. Oof. And finally, and I've actually got people saying that they know what you're going to pick. So please surprise them. Number 5. Who would you like to see me have a conversation with on this channel?
I'm going to go with Mizzy.
That was my choice. I win.
Yeah. Who did people say I was going to pick?
Andrew. I was like,
no, Andrew already went.
We did that already.
Andrew suggested
he recommended you.
No, I'll go with Mizzy because I think Ed already suggested Laren. Either one of those two would be good.
Yeah, we're gonna make that happen. For anyone in the chat and you as well, I think for the month of February, I'm just gonna do 5 takes. So what we just did here with Tony, we're gonna do with people you know, people you never met, and it's gonna be all that. So Mondays and Wednesdays in February, we're gonna do just 5 takes, in and out, boom, boom, boom. It's gonna be fun. So that'll be a quick way to let people that I may not be too familiar with in on the conversation. And we get to know some new people, hopefully subscribe to some new channels, spread the love a little bit. You know what I mean? Should be fun. January, we're still figuring out January. I might take a little break for a while. Who knows? I'm moving. But in the meanwhile, I'd like to thank you for having a conversation with me tonight. What do you think?
Thanks for having me on. That was a lot of fun. I like that.
Yeah, man. We tried.
Pretty alive
tonight, actually. Yeah, definitely. Tell people about your channel, where they could reach you, all that good stuff.
You can find me at Tony's Movies and More over on YouTube. I do Blu-ray hunts, unboxings sometimes. Pretty much just the Blu-ray hunts, movie stuff. You'll get some other stuff occasionally, but I'm mainly just that. And Tony P3301 on Instagram. Yeah.
Right below him.
And that's it.
Let's see. Check in with the chat one more time before we call it a night. Let's see. All right. See, Del, you saw A Christmas Story at 12. If you saw it in your 20s for the first time, you would not like that movie.
I saw it when I was
telling you.
I think in college for the first time.
See, you're like me. I wasn't privileged like that. I didn't have cable, so no TBS showing it 24 hours before. I was busy helping my mother do stuff, so I never saw it till I was in college either. See how it rolls? Who else we got? Matinee is good. John Goodman, yes sir.
John Goodman is good.
I quote Zoolander in my everyday life more than I really should. I could see that. I could see that happening. That's what I was thinking, Adrian. Fifth Element. That's my movie right there.
That's a good
Big
movie.
Bada Boom. Big Bada Boom. I believe them too. Yes, we got love for Laren. Who else?
Yeah, Laren's great.
Dave, I knew you would have picked Chucky interview. Okay.
You want to interview Chucky?
I think that'll be a one-way conversation unless you get into some. Oh, see, here's another place you can get it. Zoolander Steelbook stays in stock at Big Lots, so that might be an easier way to get it. Thanks, sis. Always appreciate
Thanks,
the
okay.
love. Yes, this was fun. I love having
It
these
was fun.
conversations with you guys. Ooh, follow-up question. Favorite Blu-ray purchase? That's a lot of years to go through.
That is. Recently, I've been looking forward to watching Pearl. I haven't watched it yet, so I guess I'll go with
Me
that.
neither. That and The Warriors director's cut. I just picked that up. I haven't watched it yet, but
I still need to
something
get
tells
that.
me that it'll be pretty good. Because I missed out on Imprint's copy,
Okay.
and I really didn't feel like importing it either. So I think that'll be good. Okay. On that note,
I like that. Okay.
want to thank everyone for coming out tonight, hanging out with us. Really appreciate it. And as I always say, go watch a movie. Have a good night, everyone.
Bye.
Happy holidays.
Yes. Happy holidays.